This is Ari. Okay, we are on 273. Number 6. Is it permitted? So in the morning we learn a person is not allowed on Shabbat. We finish the laws of Borer. We went to the next one. It's called Lash. Lash in Hebrew means kneading. On Shabbat, a person is not allowed to kneading. We finished Borer.
Finish, but no, but
the meaning of lash.
Lash in Hebrew means kneading. Taking different particles. I don't know if you find it like mixing. Let me explain what it means. Let me explain. You're taking different dry particles. You add liquid to it, and you're making a new paste.
Oh, kneading.
That's in English called kneading.
Khamir kardan.
Khamir kardan, okay, but that's for khamir. That's for the dough. Right. But that's not applicable only to dough. It's applicable to other things also. Not only to dough.
In border also you're doing khataf. What's it? The grinding. Khataf?
What is khataf? What?
No, not khataf. What's grinding?
Grinding? Tochen.
Tochen. So we finish what tochen?
Tochen, yeah.
Yeah, kabechor.
That's pretty
You
good.
should live it afterwards. Less computer, more the river.
Okay.
Parashot.
Thank you so much. And we said in the morning that a person is allowed to mix if the end result is not a thick paste. If you can, okay, I have it. If the end result is not a thick paste, a person is allowed to make that mixture. Example, a person is taking right now, thank you, a person is taking right now baby's formula, and he wants to mix it together with water. On Shabbat, you allowed to do that or no? To make baby formula. What about kneading? You're taking dry particles, you add water to it. It's one of the 39 laws of Shabbat, one of the 39 restrictions. Why we allow it? So Rabbi Yosef says, because the end game, the end result is liquid. Something that the end result is liquid, the laws of kneading does not apply. Because what is kneading, Bechor? Only whenever it is solid, like a dough. But something that it is liquidy, it's not solid, it's not like a dough.
How loose is it?
Pourable.
Daisa
So the idea is it pourable? So it's a good question that you're asking.
So ketchup.
Bechor, one time,
Something like
somebody came to one big rabbi and he asked him, Rabbi, he brought osovo. He wants osovo hot. Problem is, his children wake up at 8 o'clock and they are taking it out from the plata. And then they want to mix it, they want to do this. They take it out of the plata, eat, and the father comes from Kanesor at 12 o'clock. 12 finished, 12:30 he's home. By the time Netilat Yadayim and everything. So the osvo is always cold. He's upset, he wants a hot osvo. So he wants to put it back on the plata. His wife says, no, you're not allowed to. His wife, Rebbetzin, he is not Rebbetzin, huh? She tells him not allowed to. Why? Because he makes the osvo very liquidy. Just like soup.
Okay.
So if it is like soup, you're not allowed to reheat soup on Shabbat.
Okay.
He said, no, that's not soup. This is called solid. Okay? He got upset. He takes the osvo from Shabbat and brings on Sunday. He comes to the rabbi and says, Rabbi, is this osvo liquidy or solid? Can I reheat this on Shabbat or no? So the rabbi Bechor John, what the rabbi told him, bring me a cup or a plate, whatever, bowl, and pour in front of me the osvo that you bring. If it's continuously going, continuous,
stretch.
No interruption, continuous.
Like a soup.
So it's like soup. That you cannot reheat it. If whenever you're going to go like that, it's going to go, it's going to go by pieces. So that's supposed to be solid. After I was there witnessing this entire, it was a big rabbi. So I said, wow, beautiful way. How did he figure out what's considered to be solid? What's considered to be liquid? Because sometimes it's like in between stage, you don't know. It's a solid, it's a liquid. So he did like that. He came out, puck. He said, this is solid. You can reheat this on Shabbat, no problem. The guy goes home, food. Now he's going to show his rebbetzin that she was wrong, and he's going to have hatos vona.
What couldn't the children take on and then put it right back?
Now maybe
right away.
Huh?
Why couldn't they put it right away back on the platter?
The children?
Yeah.
I don't know. Sometimes they put and they forget. She wants to put it up.
So ketchup is solid or ready?
ברשות מוריי ורבותיי, ברוך אתה אדוני אלוהינו מלך העולם שהכל נהיה בדברו.
So ketchup is liquid or ketchup also comes sometimes pach.
So that will be the answer. Is it comes liquidy, it's continuous flow without
Still
interrupting,
thick. I mean, sometimes goes straight.
or is it comes out book. Don't go with the pressure thing. Remove the pressure thing and try to pour it like that. It's gonna come out by poke. It's not gonna come out in one shot, right?
Both,
Got it?
I've seen both.
Okay, so it depends on the situation. Whatever ketchup you have, that will be the ruling. יש שם פארטי?
הרב ניסן שם.
ראש חודש שמו גופתתקו. Какой-то carpaccio, you said you're gonna bring carpaccio on Rosh Chodesh, no?
After here we go there.
Yeah?
Okay, הביתה. Next.
So after here we go
там
there.
стоит.
So,
Давайте несите лангри сюда.
okay. Bechor, let's go back to us. If so one solution, Bechor John. Oh, Bechor. One solution. No, listen. One solution is if the mixture end result is liquidy. End result liquidy, it's not considered to be making a dough. Chamir kardan. You're not making chamir. It's a very liquidy. Like a person wants to make a tahina.
Yeah.
Tahina has two levels. Has paste level, has pourable level. Как вода.
Ага, сходите на разведку.
So if it is pourable level, the question of kneading doesn't even start. You'll definitely be allowed to add water, mix it as much as you want without any question.
Дали два шумка.
Got it? Okay, that was this. Now, huh? Daisa, it's what is it? I don't know what level. What is it? Okay.
מה, חומוס יהיה בעיה לעשות? ידעני?
How are you gonna make hummus? Crush them. What about tochen? You're gonna eat it right away.
כן, בשבת, בוא נגיד.
You're gonna eat it right away.
Yeah, but this is gonna be karish.
You're saying what about lash? Yes, a question. It's a good question.
נגיד טחינה זה לא בעיה.
כן, חינה זה נהיה מים, אתה עושה אותו מים, אבל...
Here,
אבל חומוס גם אפשר
רבותיי,
לעשות
רבותיי.
מיני, אבל...
Bechor John. He's asking a good question. What about making hummus? You take garoch of hummus, crush them. Is it a problem crushing them?
If you're eating right away,
Very good, Bechor. Kol hakavod. As much as you interrupt, as much as you are half here and half not here, you give me the good answers at least.
What he said?
я это всегда правильно, просто я юморист.
Humorist.
Humorist? I don't know. Какой юморист вы, Bechor? No. We'll continue the class. Not take off topic.
Class is important.
No. You could have helped me. No, as is, it's hard. Don't add.
הוא него сейчас новый, он сейчас баянист.
У меня зуб болит, я пойду trying to forget about it.
Now, Bechor, listen to this. Question number one will be, can Chagai crush hummus on Shabbat to make hummus salat, paste?
Yes.
Question number one will be tochen,
What does that mean?
grinding.
Lash.
What will be the answer for that?
שינוי.
Can hummus be eaten the way it is?
Yes.
Cooked or raw?
Huh? It's already cooked. It's already cooked.
But it's raw. But when it's raw, it's not. Or it's only.
No,
it's hummus you cannot do without
You cannot do
cooking.
it if it's not
Cook.
cooked.
Exactly. So by itself, it's not.
I'll tell you what Neria means. Neria is not elaborating enough. I'll elaborate this point. He's saying a good point about that if a person, we said about svikla, beets, can I crush beets that it's cooked with one change? Is it like the tomato category?
No.
Or is it his own category? So if it is solid, uncooked, raw, what we learned, you cannot crush it, you need two changes.
But this is cooked, you need only one change.
So if it is cooked,
it's
now
not.
does it change the category? You move to the tomato section?
No.
And one change will be sufficient?
Why does it
Oh, it has two.
You don't need to
It has
do
two
anything,
changes.
Rabbi.
Yeah, because you can eat it now.
You don't need to even change it there.
Huh?
You don't need to change
Hummus like
it.
that. People, you see
It's
hummus,
terrible.
you put an Israeli
No,
plate,
Mutai,
you put
you're
plate,
mixing
you
up
put
laws.
hummus on top of
It's
it.
not more.
Let's make order. Let's make order.
Not wrong.
Paradak, order. We went to the next melacha. I think that you knew about the previous melacha, but I see we need a little bit more chizuk. Let's make clarity.
It's about wash now, right?
And the laws of Tochen that we finished last week, Bechor, grinding. We spoke about two categories. I gave you examples of these categories. Examples. Tomero versus beets.
Right.
Good? The tomero is edible the way it is. Therefore, one change is enough.
Yes.
Beets is not edible the way it is. You cannot eat it the way it is when it's raw. Therefore, if you want to crush it on Shabbat, make it crush. I don't mean make a juice out of it. Crush, I mean make it small pieces. Cut it. Cut it to smaller pieces than the size you
Slice.
can swallow. Remember?
Yeah.
If I want to slice it, the beets, thank you, the slicing. Can I do the slicing on Shabbat or no?
Yes, no problem.
No,
The
you
beets
need
I
two
can make on
changes.
Shabbat?
You need to change it.
No.
Beets, vikla, I can make slice on Shabbat?
To slice it, like slice as in big pieces or
Slice it, I mean,
You
cutting
need
it,
to
dice it.
slice.
Dicing it.
oh, slicing it, two changes.
Dicing
Say
it to
something.
small pieces.
Two changes.
Right now.
Good point. What if I don't eat it right now?
Two changes.
Boer, that's the problem? No. Problem is tochen, crushing.
Yeah.
Good. Tochen, bechor.
Tochen.
Tochen. If so, if I want to do it Friday night, Hagai is by my house. He knows everything about the kitchen. He's professional. He said, Hagai, come make me the salad, beet salad. Tomorrow I have a lot of people in my house. Can Hagai do it Friday night for Shabbat morning or no?
No.
How many changes will he need to do?
Two changes.
Two changes. If you'll do two changes, it'll be okay now?
No.
Or you still have to eat immediately?
You have still eat immediately, no?
So in any way, it's not going to help us, right?
No. Yeah.
It has to be immediately eaten.
So Hagai cannot help me on Friday night to serve it on Shabbat morning.
No.
What if the
Okay.
beans is cooked?
That is like that.
Okay? So if so, no, Astaf. Come on, it's going to be annoying.
What if the beans is cooked?
Huh?
What if the beans is cooked?
Yeah, no problem.
So now, last time we asked, what if the beet will be cooked? Does it change the category to tomato level?
Tomato, because
think
now
it's
you
changed,
want-
no?
So this, I told you I have to check. I didn't have a chance to check.
It's
Nobody
changed, it's
reminded
already-
you. You reminded me. If you guys don't remind me, I forget this because I have so
now
many other things in the bedin.
Hummus
It's
is the
crazy.
same thing. If raw, you cannot eat it, and if
So
it's
now
cooked,
there it says, Rabbi, if that you had a doubt, hummus is the same status.
same.
Hummus raw, you cannot eat the way it is. You have to cook it. Once you cook it, it's like you cook the beets that they are raw. You
Now
cannot
you
eat it raw. You have to cook it.
Now it's edible.
Now it's edible. But I think there's a difference. Because hummus, you cannot eat raw in any format, even if you make it small.
מה עם אבוקדו?
זה לא מדויק. סליחה. So,
Yeah, you could? Raw?
I'll tell you why.
No.
Because there is now little hummus that they put in the oven and they put salt and pepper on it.
Okay, you again, oven.
You're cooking it. You're
Talking
Oh,
raw.
you're raw.
Raw,
You
raw.
cannot eat raw hummus.
Beets, I can eat raw, but I just
This
make,
one
have to
you
make it
cannot
very
eat dry.
small.
You cannot eat. It's 100% you cannot eat.
Hummus is even worse than beets.
Yeah,
Rabbi, it's 100% you cannot eat.
Yeah, it's gonna break your teeth. Ah, Speaking about-
now because you
Rabbi, what about avocado?
but you still cook it, you can see that you can eat it as is.
after you cook it.
Fine.
Good.
But you change the position of it.
So if you're gonna, where is hummus belong? To tomato section or to the beet section?
My personal opinion would be
Even though it's not
because
bid,
of
I
one
think.
reason. The look of the hummus stayed the same. You did not change the look of the
Who
Tomato
cares of look?
section.
Look was never a
Can you eat it
factor.
or you cannot eat it?
Tomato
Right.
section
You can
because it
recognize
must be
it's hummus
cooked.
that it's cooked.
It's tomato section
It's like
Because
tomato.
always you have to cook it.
has to be.
A beet you could cook or not cook.
Right.
What can I tell you? I'm not gonna argue with you. I don't have a proof. You know, when I argue, I need books.
What about the avocado? You taking avocado?
Hold on.
doing-
I heard your question. We still need to finalize this hummus question. Then we're gonna go to the next one.
But if you cooked already
I have to
before
look into
Shabbat,
hummus.
if you cook this, it's like tomato. That's it. What are you gonna
That's
do?
what I want to say. But it
Because you
says so
cannot
the
eat-
same thing as the beets.
But you
Then.
cannot eat the hummus like a beets. Beets you can eat, but it's strong. Over here you cannot eat. It's not edible.
I hear. I hear. You're saying
This
a
is
good
really
point.
edible. You
At
just
three
cannot.
pounds is after.
No, you
Next.
cannot.
If you remind me.
You just cannot buy
If
it.
you don't remind me, out of my mind. Somebody came right now, Bechor. You guys thinking Zafra, you think, I have nothing else to do.
There's a lot of time.
Я жду
I walk out of Bedin,
Я жду
Bechor.
карпаччо, мясо можно готовить гою или нет?
This part, by the way, I remember that I started looking. I didn't find an answer yet. One guy, Bechora, I know this guy many years, Bechora Bamash, Chabad. Young guy. His wife went to file divorce against him. Bechora, I felt so bad for him. So what are you doing here?
Divorce. Why?
He says, Rabbi, I was called to one place, court, whatever the place. He said, they don't talk to me before I sign something. I didn't know what I'm signing. I signed. He said, I signed it. Now, they said they heard my side, they heard her side. Okay, they sent us home. Now he says, he sent me an email saying, you must come to Bedin, give your wife a get. That's our decision.
The American court.
It doesn't matter which court.
But he doesn't want to divorce her.
So I don't want to divorce my wife. I want to make shalom bayit. So now he says tomorrow I don't want to go to the court.
It's a bedin or regular court?
Bedin, but Bedin has a power of arbitration, which is American court also. It's the same power.
Right.
So I don't want to go right now. He gives me a document. He says, first time I see this type of document. Never saw this type of document.
Why he
Kakot
signed?
signed the document he signed. Now, after this class, I have to go home and start calling some of my contacts and find out if this kind of paper, he can bypass that paper or no. And tomorrow morning I have other obligations before I come over here to do for the Jewish people. So that's why you guys throwing on me so many questions, thinking, I have nothing else to do besides those questions. But you should know there is so much things throughout the day to take care of for the Jewish people. It's that's why if I tell you, don't remind me, I forget. I mamash forget.
So remind you after 12 o'clock.
After 12 o'clock.
Your memory is good, Rabbi.
You're right, but there's so much to put in that memories already.
А чё она хочет развестись?
Какая разница, хочешь развестись?
Shem Yerachem, he has kids. That's what the sad story, the sad part of the story. Young guy, 25, 26 years old, Bechora.
А дети есть?
Yeah.
How many? That is good.
One or two, yes. Yeah, I was in a rush to go out. He's,
Rabbi,
please,
what
Rabbi,
about
please,
avocado?
Rabbi.
If you're taking avocado and you're doing smash,
Mashing the avocado?
like people, kids like smash avocado.
Yeah, so this we said one change.
But it's
just like
no, but it's
tomato.
gonna be hard.
It's just like tomato.
What hard?
You can eat it raw.
No, I'll tell you what he means. I'll tell you.
When it's
Shh, Rabotai, I know what he means. Let me explain what he means.
Where's the hard one?
He's saying, Rabbi, the paste you're gonna make after you crushed it, it's gonna be a thick paste. So what about lash? As far as tochen,
Oh, guacamole.
you solve the problem. But what about lash? You're gonna end up making a thick paste. What about lash?
So it's
We
not
have
even-
two laws. One law is crushing, another law is kneading, making a paste.
But it's not even
paste.
tochen.
No, but it's
When
not.
you do paste,
Rabbi,
you do
Paste,
When you
can't
do
be-
paste, you gotta have more than
Different
one.
items.
More than one. Just avocado is okay. What's the problem?
Как сказать ему paste? Сказать?
Этот, как его, смесь.
Паста, как паста.
Смесь. Не жидкая, а твердая смесь.
Хамир.
Твердая смесь.
Like тесто, like dough,
Здесь мы говорим про твердую смесь.
right?
Смесь.
Смесь, да, смесь.
Смесь.
Mishai.
So, באמת, Rabbi Moshe Feinstein asked Chaggai's question. And he answered that the law of, like you answered right now, the law of lash, it's only when you mix two ingredients to make the paste. But whenever you are softening to a paste that same ingredient,
No problem.
that's not considered to be lash, it's considered to be tochen, grinding.
Over there you
So
mix
this goes under the category of tochen,
No.
one change.
Tomato.
Excuse me,
It's
but
like
you
the tomato.
over- you
But
over
it's
there
not
mixing-
small individual
in
pieces.
guacamole-
It's together. It's not hot
But that's
tochen.
not
How's
really
it
makes
tochen?
It is tochen, you made it.
Add stuff like lemon juice.
No, it's not tochen.
It's called, it calls it tochen.
You
No, it's not
Make it for the
individual
flavor.
pieces.
It doesn't have to be individual.
Together.
That's not what makes it.
You made
Cannot
an
separate it.
you made an assumption and you made a question.
It's not separate. It's not separatable. One item.
Rabbi Avad Yosef also calls it tochen. He said that's how you need to make one change. According to you, if it's not separatable, it's not tochen at all. So why we need
Because
to
the paste.
make a
Hold on.
change? Now Avad Yosef says you need to make it the change.
on.
But paste is not grinding.
Can I take a masher,
No.
такой специальный это есть, masher,
Many
and
people-
make many avocados, chach, 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 I'm gonna eat now. Can I do it with a special tool?
They're putting
Why not?
mayonnaise
What's the
over it.
problem? Tell
It
me.
will not be black.
What's the problem? If I don't want to do
That's
shinui,
the designated.
what's the problem?
Designated way of doing it.
What's the name of the melacha?
Huh? Tohen.
Tochen.
Rabbi, in avocado, many places they're taking the avocado. When they're mixing the avocado, lashing the avocado, they're putting mayo inside.
Good.
So it's also paste.
Oh,
Now it's different.
oh.
These two things together
Avocado mayo.
for avocado not be turned black. So you keeping the white
Oh.
color,
Oh.
green color. So
It's
how it's
different.
gonna
Now
be
it's
there?
lash.
Listen to this now.
What do you put nail?
Mayo.
To keep it green?
You do not
Can I
keep
say,
it
Rabbi,
black.
we learned today in the morning. Can I say?
Kikiro is going to give you the answer, but no jokes.
Whatever is
Visit
something
Akir.
paste already,
Oh.
it's okay.
Very good.
Whatever
mayonnaise,
something
yeah.
paste
Remember?
already, it's
We learned in the morning a way around problem of lash is if I have already a paste and I'm adding to a current paste ingredients,
Enforcing it.
So this
it's like I am seasoning my paste.
right. Reinforcing.
A problem of making paste is for the first time.
Together.
I take powder, different powders or one powder, doesn't matter. I add liquid to it. Doesn't matter what liquid, water, milk, whatever the liquid would be, and I make it together lash.
then if you're doing
But hold on. But if I have already a liquid paste and I'm adding to that paste, it's not considered to be lash.
if you're you're doing on Shabbat mayo, egg with the oil.
Yeah.
You're doing the paste. You did the paste now, and then you mixing with avocado.
You're not allowed to make the first paste. The first paste we said only with the mustard. Remember chardal we said. Without chardal, Rabbi Bele didn't allow it.
That's what I'm saying. If you're doing so, you have to. If you're doing mayonnaise on Shabbat, you have to add over there chardal to break the things. Then you can.
First chardal, not add over there chardal. First has to be over there the mustard.
So with this one you can.
So
if
you have a paste. Now you're adding to a paste. You're adding egg yolk. You're adding olive oil. Whatever you're adding to that paste. This paste existing already.
No, you cannot do mayonnaise like this.
Okay, so then don't do it. You cannot do it.
Mayonnaise.
Next.
So it's not allowed.
Unless you're gonna mix it with avocado.
You can. I mean, you cannot. You cannot do mayo with the mustard. You can mix the mustard after that, but mayo itself has to be yellow part of the egg and oil.
Without the mustard paste. Well, what you said with chardal, I don't know.
With chardal, if you're doing the mayonnaise, it's like a dressing.
Okay, so
This-
dressing you're allowed to. Not the thick mayonnaise.
It's called that.
He said dressing, it's called dressing.
Bottom line, you're not allowed to do mayonnaise then.
Thick mayonnaise.
I mean, it's not gonna be thick when you're doing with the oil. and
Homemade is not gonna be thick.
No,
No, homemade.
It's gonna be pourable.
it's gonna be a little bit more than.
Pourable?
It's not
Or
gonna
it's
be
gonna
thick. It's not gonna be watery.
it's gonna be pourable or no?
Maybe.
I can go like that, it's gonna go like that?
Yeah, 100%.
No? So then it's thick.
It's gonna be portable, but not like
But
what
tuck,
you
tuck,
can-
tuck?
Yeah, like this.
Or flow.
But you will never able to do the paste out of mayo.
So then don't do it.
Possible.
Huh?
Out of mayo, like to make a mayo on Shabbat by yourself, you cannot use a tool. You can only use that.
Ну, это
на
да.
вообще.
Берешь это как его сбивалку, которую.
Она так не сделает, как машинка.
הכלי שלו.
Paste.
אתה לא יכול להשתמש בכלי שלו.
This I don't know about the clear, I didn't see
He's
it.
not allowed to do mayonnaise.
He talks about a cup, mixing it with a spoon.
He's not
Rabbi Yaro.
allowed to do the mayonnaise then.
Okay?
אם אתה עושה עם הכלי.
Mayonnaise is not for you anyways. Don't eat mayonnaise.
Okay, next.
לא בריא מהיונז. אל תעשה.
Cholesterol.
No, it's Rabotai,
I didn't
mayonnaise
ask you,
is
ma-
not healthy.
Mario,
Rabotai, mayonnaise is not healthy, the one that you buy. But the one that is homemade, it's egg yolk, it's not a problem to you. Olive oil is not a problem to you. It's nothing ingredient that is a problem.
Nobody makes a homemade.
So no, you guys saying don't make it because it's not healthy. That's not the right answer. It could be very
The
healthy.
one from the
The
store.
question is not is healthy or not.
Huh?
The question if you're allowed to do or not.
Very good. Next. Now, number
Все закрыли. Майя.
number 8.
Number 8.
Bechor, are you allowed to crack raw eggs into a bowl and mix it?
Shabbat.
Shabbat.
That's it.
I like it.
For mayonnaise.
Drink.
Yeah. But I want to mix it in a bowl.
No, Shinu, you can do it.
No shinui. I didn't say any shinui. I'm gonna crack the eggs 2, 3 eggs. I put it inside the bowl. I mix it. I put pepper, spices, whatever. I mix it.
It's the same item. So
Raw.
it's the same item.
Right now, yes.
Very good. What if I don't eat right now?
Or
Oh, very good.
Why is it butter?
Because you took the peel out of the eggs and you didn't eat it right away. So you took the bad
But peel is
out of the
good.
good
Peel is also
and not for immediate consumption.
But
you said peel is good.
Peel people also eat.
No.
bad
You
for
want to
food is
eat
not,
the peel? I'm not talking about the laws of muktzeh. On Shabbat, I was sitting somewhere. Somebody had we had eggshells. Had eggshells. He picked it up. He put it on a plate. I told him, "Hey, muktzeh." He said, "Rabbi, you told us that is not muktzeh." I said, "Why?" He said, "Because this is edible for the chickens." I said, you remember well.
So it's
I wanted to test him.
It's on Shabbat
So it's
morning.
not
Good
muktzeh?
morning, it was. I'm important
Yeah,
to
in the
the
morning.
Huh?
So it's not muktzeh?
I told him, but Yalkut Yosef writes eggshells is muktzeh. Rijo. What is Yalkut Yosef says? The eggshells is muktzeh. So what? How come he says it's muktzeh? What did we learn? What did we say? That he didn't know reality. Google it. Google right now. Eggshells are edible by the chickens. Chicken himself eat the eggshells.
Yeah.
On top of it, my babulia always, I remember from young age, always used to have the eggshells on the magazeta over there, drying it, the karzurka of the eggs. Eggshells it's called. They used to dry it and then they used to crush it and put it in the water and drink
Really?
for calcium purposes. Yeah, it's pure calcium. Bepur.
Calcium.
Clean calcium.
У кого кости болят, кости. Собакам это давали, чтобы уши стояли, кости сильные были.
Okay.
So now on
No,
Shabbat,
chichi chachamon, rabotai, let's go.
can you crush it on Shabbat and eat it?
So now, Bechor, the problem of separating the eggshells from the egg, is it a problem? Bechor, is it a problem of tochen,
Why טוחן?
crushing?
No.
You crushing the eggs?
No.
Why no? Lash. What about lash? What about kneading?
You're not mixing anything, Gibi.
It's the same item, so it's not lash. The problem is no lash.
That's the answer.
What's that?
Tell them.
It's the same item. You are not mixing it with another.
What did we
liquid.
say to Haggai? Why are you allowed to make from the avocado a paste? What about lash? Shabbat is at lash. Why is it allowed?
I told you it has to be two.
Very good.
It has to be 1 on 1.
But
What if I
tochen-
mix 2 avocados? Is it 2?
No, it has to be 2 different ones.
Oh.
But tochen,
Set
can
it
it- is it-
So now what about tochen? Crushing?
It is different item.
Huh?
Not the same tool, not tool of the.
No, with a spoon, with a fork.
No
Yeah.
problem.
What about tochen?
One change.
This is shinui, one shinui, no?
One change.
One change.
No.
Changing one.
What if I don't want to make change?
No problem, Zadam Igre.
Am I allowed or no? Why allowed? Without change. What about tochen?
Eating right away.
Crushing?
You're crushing the eggshells.
You're eating right away.
Parasha.
No.
Can you eat right away?
גם שודד, или פרשה שודד. Bechor, why is it not tochen?
The eggshells. You're crushing the eggshells.
Beating the eggs.
No. Eggshells. You break the eggshells.
No, I didn't say agreeing. I said cracking an egg,
Okay.
raw, putting it in a bowl.
It's liquid, so there's no tochen.
Very good.
I thought we were talking about the food one.
No, I'm talking about like eggshells. Can you
No,
break
it's
the
not
eggshells,
raw.
put it in your water and drink it?
She said it.
Got it?
Can you crack the eggshell, put it in your water and drink it? Is that tochen? Is that tochen? Cracking the eggshells and putting in your water.
If I am crushing tomatoes or avocado, can I crush it and eat now?
Yes.
How many changes it's required?
So don't crush it on the table, put it on your cup and then drink it.
Very good.
But now is it lash because you're mixing it with water?
Oh, you tell me. If the
No.
final
No, because
final
it's pourable,
mixture
it's
is
pourable.
pourable,
So
is it
pourable.
lash or no?
No.
It's gonna be liquid.
Because it's liquidy.
That's all right.
Got it?
חזק ברוך.
Very good.
לא בכור?
Yeah, we have the best halakha. Even though we're not moving fast, but people understand.
Yeah, of
We
course.
don't care about quality, quantity.
What does penuin means? And how it, and is it permitted to mix them?
פינויים?
Penuin, let's see. as it is written in Tractate Eruvin, mixing. Pi'apue B is forbidden on Shabbat because it's a practice by healthy people to eat such food. Such food or such a food. Although Maran and Ebed Yosef brought the Gemara with Rashi's explanation, he later omitted it from the Shulchan Aruch after seeing that most authorities disagree. This means that he ruled like it is permitted to scramble eggs in a bowl. If you remember in the morning before we said, Rashi did not allow you to mix eggs in the bowl on Shabbat.
Raw or
Not allowed.
Why?
Raw. Everything I said raw. Why not allowed? He said because no. He says because whenever you go to a kitchen and you see a guy taking eggs, going like that, what is your assumption? He's gonna cook it now, make omelet now. So because of this, Rashi said you're not allowed to. Rabbi Ovadia Yosef says that the reason we don't hold like that, and we say it is allowed to mix it, because the Gemara did not say mixing eggs is not allowed. Gemara says pi'apue bi'i is not allowed. What is this term? Pi'apue bi'i. So Rashi said bi'i means eggs. It's an Aramaic word. Pi'apue means mix it. That's what the Gemara said no. Rabbi Ovadia Yosef says there's many other authorities, Rishonim, that they explain that the problem is not mixing eggs. A pi'apue bi'i is a remedy of their times that they used to prepare it for health, so it's for sick people. Not critical sick, just a little bit zabalil. Can you make medicine on Shabbat for not critical sick people? No. That's what the Gemara said not allowed. Your pi'apue bi, you said that's mixing eggs. It's not true. Because the whole page of the Gemara over there, before and after, is talking about health remedies. Suddenly the Gemara said, pi'apue bi means eggs, mixing eggs. What is mixing eggs has to do with? Because it looks like cooking. What do you have to do with the topic of the page? That's why the Rishonim disagree with Rashi. And they said that a pi'apue bi that is restricted is preparing a remedy for health purposes on Shabbat. This is not allowed to, because only if it's critical sick, chas v'shalom, pikuach nefesh, then you're allowed to break Shabbat. But if it's not, you're not allowed to break the Shabbat. But eggs, there's no problem. Mix the eggs, eat the egg, что eat eggs. So we said today, majority of our likarstva medicine is not really medicine. It's just shutting off the pain. It's called pain killer. It's not healing, it's killing the pain. You understand the difference?
So all these,
You still have the pain, you just don't feel that.
so almost most of these medications are allowed, like Tylenol.
Right.
Advil.
So because of that, all this Tylenol, all these type of things, Rabbi Ovadia Yosef bottom line allows it. It's machloket. I'm just telling you what's the bottom line.
NyQuil, Dayquil.
Right. No, NyQuil. It's already not. It's not a daily. It's not a daily thing. It says only something that people take. Some people take a medicine, painkiller daily. Daily, it's they have to take it once a day. So something that is painkiller, it's not healing.
NyQuil also.
I think it's healing.
No, it kills your fever for you to fall asleep. If you have a headache, you want to fall asleep. Same thing in a Dayquil.
That's what it does. It just removes headache.
That's it. Same thing. It has some.
So it's a painkiller.
It's the same thing.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Meaning.
So if it's a painkiller, it says it's allowed.
Painkiller, it says like how much, what's it called? How much
Milligram.
milligrams is like, usually Tylenol has like 350 or 500. Dayquil, NyQuil also has like, says 350 plus whatever, like let's say to reduce your sinusite, your congestion.
So it's a painkiller.
It's painkiller.
Okay, painkiller is allowed. So, Baruch Adonai le'olam, amen v'amen.